All right, y'all, we are back with another video, and here we go again. We got more news on Fani Willis, and Doug said that the walls are closing in. Now, I do remember that Alina Habba had some things to say about Fani Willis as well, because she really thinks that this case is over. Fani Willis is she's just out enjoying herself. She thinks that she just out of the blue. She got to realize it's still more people coming after you, Fani Willis. You ain't out the clear. You still facing removal. So you better be ready for that while she trying to sit back and rush Judge McAfee into a trial this summer. What is wrong with Fani Willis? This woman think that she can do anything she want. Now, even though, like I said, Courtney Kramer had some things to say about it, I think we're going to hear some of that in this video. But like I said, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody showing some more support. Everybody been leaving positive comments in the comment section. I also want to thank everybody who clicked on the video for the very first time. Like I said before, make sure y'all hit that like button so more people can see this video. Y'all need to see this. And like I said, subscribe so you can stay up to date with everything that's going on, especially regarding this case and the Letitia James and all the other dumb cases that Trump shouldn't even be in, because these people are just corrupt and they are mad because Donald Trump is going to win in November and they trying to stop him. But it's not going to work. All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive straight into this, and let's see what Doug had to say about this. I will leave the original video in the description. Make sure y'all go to Doug's channel. Let him know that I sent you, all right? Without further ado, let's go.
Get your popcorn. You're going to need a big gulp-sized, God's swimming pool-sized bucket of popcorn. There are at least 4 ways that the walls are coming in on Fani Willis.
Let's go.
Number 1. First up is Courtney Kramer. She's running against Fani Willis for her position this November, and this clip came from Betty Johnson.
How are the citizens and voters of Fulton County ever supposed to trust you again based on the lies and misuse and lack of transparency that she's had in that office to this point? I would love to debate her because I think the facts are on my side, not hers.
Speaking of a debate, Phil Holloway says, I would pay to see a debate between Fani Willis and Courtney Kramer.
I'd love to see that.
And he has Courtney for Georgia, GA. But she's right. The only way you can restore confidence back in Fulton County is through a new election, because you're not going to be able to restore it and get it from Fani Willis. Number 2. Next up, though there's a court date coming for Fani Willis tomorrow, Thursday, here's Jordan Sekulow, new filing against Fani Willis on disqualification.
Taking the special counsel out who caused this entire problem for Fani Willis is not enough. Again, the issues of impropriety, the odor that this is not right, and that this trial is politically motivated, the money surrounding it, that this is wrong. You can't halfway correct the problem.
He's saying that the same principle that removed Nathan Wade must, by definition, remove Fani Willis.
Exactly.
He believes there won't be a trial.
So for her to think that the trains are rolling, absolutely not. But I want everyone to understand the ACLJ is going to be involved in each part of these steps to try and attempt, and we believe we're right, but we've got to convince the judges and maybe ultimately the justices of the Georgia Supreme Court that we're right, that Fani Willis has to go if the special counsel had to go to correct this problem. And if she goes, the entire DA's office goes. I don't think this case ever gets restarted again for any of the defendants, including, of course, President Trump.
Number 3. This is, again, Phil Holloway breaking, and we covered some of this before. Harrison Floyd. Judge allows another pre-trial appeal in the Trump RICO case. This is more bad news for Fani Willis. Harrison Floyd says Willis needs a referral from the state election board, which she didn't get, meaning her referral, everything she's doing to him is illegal. It came through a back door. So that's Harrison Floyd. We're going to get more on him. I'm in talks with him right now. So
it's disgusting. Just look at the White House logs. If anybody wants to tell me something's not coordinated, explain to me why a state official, why people that are supposed to be elected by their state and working for their state constituents is now working with the White House administration. It makes no sense.
Alina Habba, she's talking about yet another front. Ichi ni san shi. 4 on Fani Willis. This is at the state level. What is her name doing on that docket? Let's get to Phil Holloway on the Benny Johnson show,
Yep.
talking about her visit
Shout out
to
to
the
Benny.
White House.
Even we can see the Secret Service records that are publicly available. See that Fani Willis went to the White House and Nathan Wade went to the White House on multiple occasions. Then she got up on the stand and she just said, I've never been to the White House. So on its like most basic, like super low operational IQ level, that's a lie.
That's already under testimony. Fani Willis said she didn't go to the White House. She's already lied under oath. I love this where Benny Johnson just kind of goes, is that how it's done in Georgia? You just lie on the stand?
Is your system fraudulent? Like, are you able to just go lie with impunity, do anything you want all the time, just lie with impunity in the state of Georgia to a judge?
Yeah, I mean, you're not supposed to. No, I mean, it's one of the foundational canons of our ethics is that a lawyer has an obligation of candor to the court at all times, whether you're under oath or not.
I just want to interrupt Phil Holloway there for a second because he brought up on screen the actual docket that shows Fani Willis went to the White House.
You've got to always tell the truth. In this case, we have documented.
And here we go right there. As y'all can see, because remember, we covered that. When she lied, got on the stand and said that she never visited the White House. That was a lie. If y'all realize something, everybody that's going after Donald Trump has been to the White House. Letitia James, Jack Smith, like I said, Fani Willis, Nathan Wade before they got rid of him. Just think about this. All of these people are working for Joe Biden to try to see. This is what they think that we stupid. We ain't stupid. We ain't stupid. We know what's going on. Joe Biden is trying to use all of these people to go after Trump to see can they get him prosecuted, see can they get this man put in jail, see if they can get him took off ballots. That's what they trying to do. They try to help Joe Biden, just trying to ease him to a win, ease him to an easy win by trying to get rid of Trump. You know why? Because Joe Biden cannot beat Donald Trump fair and square. He can't out debate him. He can't do any of that. That's why Joe Biden is scared to debate Donald Trump now. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why they're just looking for anything to try to take out Donald Trump. That's why you see all these dumb charges that don't make no sense. This crap with Fani Willis going to get thrown out. This dumb stuff with Letitia James going to get thrown out. Donald Trump going to be the last one laughing. You know what I'm saying? He going to be the last one laughing because he will be elected president come this November. And that's the reason why they're trying to put a stop to it. That's why they're coming up with these dumb charges. That's the reason why Fani Willis is trying to pressure Judge McAfee, trying to pressure him to try to have a trial this summer. Like, that's the reason why she's having a breakdown now, because now it seems she's finna go ahead and be right back in court. She's finna be right back in court. That's the reason why Fani Willis is now on Twitter, on X, having a breakdown. So shout out to Alina Hobble, man, because she been breaking the news. Ashley Merchant been breaking the news. And the Pitbull Steve Sadow been breaking the news. Been breaking the news. So as y'all can hear, so they getting ready to have another hearing. So Fani Willis is, this is devastating news to her. It's good news for us. Because she should be took down, think she's out the blue type of, oh, the trains are coming. Okay, we're going to see what train is coming, Fani. We're going to find out.
Examples of things that are truth. In this case, we have documented examples of things that I believe, in my opinion, she said that were untrue. And that the penalty for that as a lawyer ethically is disbarment. But on top of that, it's a crime. And if you're the elected DA who's committing that crime, you're violating your oath of office, which is a separate crime in the state of Georgia. It's a felony that carries up to 5 years.
This is Trump Legal News Brief, Trump's Georgia.
And see, that's another thing, just before I let Doug go, but that's another thing. How come Judge McAfee didn't get her for lying under oath? You can't do that. You cannot do that. You cannot lie under oath, and she did that. So you basically had said they both, her and Nathan Wade, did the same thing, but only one of them removed and the other get to stay. That just don't make sense to me. That what made me feel like, okay, this judge did all this crap for re-election. He splitted the baby. I told y'all, every time I cover this, I'm going to expose Judge McAfee because that's exactly what he did. And I'm going to make sure I continuously repeat myself every time I cover Fani Willis to let everybody know that this man did this crap for re-election. He splitted the baby by letting Donald Trump appeal when Donald Trump shouldn't even have to appeal. You know what I'm saying? Because Fani Willis should have been removed for her actions, for what she did, stealing taxpayers' dollar, going on these lavish trips, lied in court, threatened Terrence Bradley not to run his mouth. Just all of these things. You know what I'm saying? Cell phone data. I mean, this judge had every reason to remove this woman, and he did not do it. So, let's go.
Georgia case picks up Thursday with Fani Willis still on the job. Now, we already announced this, but this is supposed to pick back up tomorrow. She's going to be embarrassed. She's already basically been neutered in public.
Yep.
So I don't know how she's even going to conduct herself in public. But here's the main bullet point on that one. On Thursday, McAfee will hear arguments on motions filed by Trump and Schaefer. This is that nice guy Schaefer that we've also covered, seeking dismissal of more charges. The hearing is the first since McAfee ruled that Willis could remain on the case as long as Wade stepped aside. So you know, they're trying to ask for a dismissal of charges. This isn't exactly a trial. Let's get him off the hook. So this court case could still stop tomorrow. And now you're all caught up on all things Fani Willis. I hope you guys have subscribed.
Shout out to Doug. Yeah, make sure y'all go subscribe to Doug, man. He does a great job. He keep a lot of us in the loop, keep everybody in the loop and stuff like that. So I appreciate all the work that Doug does. Like I said, the reason why I constantly promotes him over here, and I will continue to do that. Love his content. Love the way he break things down and stuff like that. And then a lot of y'all was always telling me that y'all love when I get my input and Doug get his input. Kind of seem like we both on the same stage together, just kind of debating what's going on. So I appreciate everybody that supports the movement and stuff like that. We definitely going to be covering more Fani Willis, the Letitia Jane, the Jack Smith. We're going to be covering everything. So make sure you are subscribed to this channel with your notifications turned on to all right? And don't forget to hit that like button, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.